so let's go ahead and have a conversation so I can test the audio delay and see if that works.
Okay.
Because,
what would you like to conversate about, my friend?
it's a good question, I have no idea.
Me and Doc are in a league game, so you're probably just gonna hear us shouting at each other.
That's
I mean,
fine.
we could talk about several things.
That's fine. I just need our conversation to be back and forth
Yes.
so that it I can tell the delay is adequately set.
Alright. Let's see, what can we talk about?
Your Discord stream's a little choppy.
Like every Discord stream is.
Listen, I didn't know, alright?
Hopefully we didn't end it. What am I destroying? See hammer and sickle I'm supposed to destroy. You gotta kill this communism before it spreads to America.
Don't ever leave us!
Oh, you're the problem. Russian gangsters.
Always Russian gangsters.
That's what the hammer and sickle is.
Help! Glad you're here! All my fault!
Would you like me to come help you?
Yeah, sure.
That's gonna be it.
Actually, could someone look at this phone level?
Yeah, it may not be super helpful right now.
If I can get something.
Are they?
Show you what yeah, SpongeBob. SpongeBob and Bob. Want an M&M?
Here, go on, take one.
So good. No freaking
Oh, freaking good. It's fun for me, though.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, wait a minute. I think I lowered my bit rate though. Check my settings real quick. I did. Let's bump this up to 4. And alright, apply. I'm fine with all of that. Yeah. Look at it, smooth as butter. Oh, it went red. Oh, why did it go red? Why did it go red? It was smooth before and I made it go red. Maybe it'll come back as I continue to use the software. It'll realize that actually nothing is wrong and it's just overreacting. Sometimes software be like that. Oh no, it's stuttery. It's stuttery for no good darn reason. Let's go ahead and open up Task Manager and see what's happening here. Okay. everything is working adequately. Oh, because instead of going to 4,000, I went to 40,000. That'll do it. Oops. But we should be good now. Yeah, we're good. We're green. We're all green, baby.
Is it, sweetie?
What?
Okay.
This is an ad doc. That's their slogan.
I've never heard of this ad before.
Pine salt? Doc, come on.
No, I mean, hey, it may be a local thing. I don't fucking know it.
Doc, it's pine salt. Salty,
Yep.
please, I need you right now.
No, I got you, bud.
You're like, Doc's insane, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Or I'm sorry. I hate.
Pine salt. I don't know what to do with what you just told me.
I'm sorry.
You said who's Mr. Clean. I hope you realize that.
Wait, say the ad again, Rem.
That's the power of pine salt.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's the power of pine salt, baby.
Maybe I just don't know. I'm sorry that I live in a world where I don't know enough, what is it, corporation lingos. I'm not cool.
Pine salt, my guy. What? Poor shape.
1-800-588.
2-300.
Empire.
Come on.
Yeah, 2-300 Empire.
Come
No,
on.
I know that one. I do know that one.
Come on. No
I know that one.
Empire.
I've watched
Don't
enough.
know
I've watched
fucking
enough
Pine
King of
Salt.
Queens. Whoa! That was strong.
Oh my god. I'm already almost done. Yeah, I need a little more sucky on this video. None of my attacks are yeah, blow 'em up.
We have reacquired the bioterrorist. Out! Investigate his arms. Need line of sight.
Yeah, that's some concrete.
That's concrete.
Can't do this on concrete. Where'd he go? There you are, buddy. There you are, Buster. the same for Neon, but at least it makes sense with Neon.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. You get mad ups with Neon.
Oops, too slow. Go, bro.
Careful, Doc.
Fuck, I should have hit that W. That Renekton has how many kills? Only one. Okay, so I haven't fed it.
Can't on me, bitch.
Alright, Kelsey. The juice. Get the light juice. Ostrich juice. I got someone short. Ostrich juice.
The shadow remains cast.
It's crazy that Delson's like super attack for Neon is basically Hellzone Grenade.
I can't do both. I can't do both.
Mandible.
Ah, I got bad reflexes. Awesome!
Coming at him. Nothing being tough time.
That's annoying. Man, what a load time though.
I love those moments in MOBAs, Doc, where you're like, it's you and the enemy meet up, but you're both not expecting it, so you both just kind of move past each other.
Alright, let me
Yeah.
see how it sounds. Alright, here's my phone. Alright, we're back. Okay. Delay needs to go up. Just set it to set to the same as the thing. Okay.
Damn, Yumi.
Really hard to. Oh, unless I can hear myself. So I should probably stop streaming in order to do that. Cause Alright, I'm streaming again. Let's continue to try it. Second verse, same as the first. Oh wait, I forgot to fix the settings. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Cause like PC. Cause like syncing it with the video was really easy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's just like, just watch and just, it was good. It's obviously again. It's a little off. Close enough. Let me also look at how the video looks.
We had a really good push.
I want it to look better. So this should be even more of the CPU now.
That
faster than I want it to be. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's try this again now. Oops. Test, test, test. Test.
Hello?
Yeah.
No testing for you.
Okay.
The audio came before the video, which means that the audio needs to be delayed more. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that was a trap, Salty.
No. That's audio properties. So let's try 1500. Alright, let's try that again now. Let's do more tests. Test, 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 test. Test. Testificate. Get it from Minecraft. Alright, 1500 is a little much. So let's go ahead and back it off.
Just get that tower.
Test. See, test is really good because the hard T, I can see my teeth hit, so it's like really good to, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. Found it. Alright, we're good. We good. We got it. We did it.
Great.
But it still is a little soft for my liking.
You guys got this.
Okay, let's up the res. It's been taking a lot more of my CPU.
John Krasinski wore a wig undetected on The Office. Undetected? I don't think so. I knew it was a wig. Did you guys know it was a wig?
I don't know who John Krasinski is, nor did I watch it.
Jim. But yeah, you don't. Okay.
I don't look at hair, so I can't tell wig from real hair apart very well. I've realized that now from the quarantine, that people complaining about their hair, I don't look at hair, like, at all. So
That's fair.
I just don't, it just passes through me. It's like a perception filter almost.
It's interesting.
'Cause, yeah, I just like, and people always talk about how obvious wigs are, and I can't tell. And like, it's just something I just don't look at or pay attention to or keep stock on.
Oh shit! Apparently, it was just season 3 of The Office. I thought it was the entire show.
Yeah,
To
it was.
be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, it was just it was just for a short period of time. Yeah.
Okay. I like legitimately thought it was the entire show. If I'm being totally honest.
So it's like you don't even know.
So maybe I don't know.
So I got the audio synced up now, which is good. Could you help me with the stream Nexus?
Yeah, sure. Where what am I looking at?
Go to my YouTube account.
YouTube.com/videogamerem. Shit, where is it? Found it. Large test. Oh, I can hear myself. This is fucked up. I hear myself in the past. I hear the game. I can see the game, and it sounds like it's synced up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, the game's gonna be synced up.
Let me wait
That
till
one
you
I'm
sync
not.
it.
I'm not surprised about.
It is delayed by quite a bit.
Who, me talking?
Oh,
Oh, do you mean? Oh, you just mean the
compared
video?
to us?
You mean?
Yeah.
Not that it's separated. It's just that it's behind.
And your face seems like it's pretty synced up with your voice.
Yeah. Good.
But I don't know about synced up with the game or not.
It should be pretty synced up. You're about to see it.
Yeah, but you talking with the webcam looks perfect. I gotta mute this though. Because it is like making me feel like I'm drunk. Because I'm hearing myself in the past.
Ooh.
Alright. God, this game really does suffer from that one problem of fucking can't stop shooting. Perfect
Yeah.
aimitis.
A little bit. Man, this game looks really pretty.
Yeah, still. Okay.
Like, all the effects look really pretty too,
Mhm.
which I think is the most important thing.
Yeah. So one of the problems with smoke is that you have to rely on so many other things to give you vertical height.
Mm.
When like everything else, you get mad ups with everything else. With all three other powers. See? This world is my oyster.
I did it. Honestly, I don't even need it back.
So, I wonder if it's the effects that are causing it, or is there like a setting that I'm using wrong? Should I just not be using OBS and be using Streamlabs? Like, I wonder what it is. There's always just been this issue of softness in my stuff forever now. I just don't understand where it's coming from.
Maybe you're just such a soft and lovable boy. Have you thought about that?
That could be it.
But yeah. Got this shit fucking worked out to a T. Jerk. Dogs. I hate dogs.
Mamma mia, I hate dogs. My Italian person.
Oh, there's the dupes.
Whoa, you stabbed that guy with some laser swords.
So you're gonna be much more. So you're gonna be a lot more in sync with the stream I have on Discord.
Let me have a look. Walking on a fire. Okay. Really? Yeah.
It's a defense.
Oh, it's defense.
You know?
Damn, I almost had him too.
You know what? It's time to go. This is the power of the Monado. I got Xenoblade today as well. I upgraded my computer and got Xenoblade.
It's right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For-
Hey, I have
for-
$990 in my bank account. I'm ready to buy PC parts.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'll give you the cheap on the RAM.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, alright. I think all my settings are put into place. We're good. It's so weird for me, you know? Because, like, I'm giving her all she's got. And I don't understand why isn't it... What is it? I've watched other streams and they've looked great. What is it that I'm doing wrong? What's the part I'm trying to figure out here? How when you were listening to the stream, how did it sound?
The sound sounded fine.
Like, was everything like balanced well enough? Like nothing was overpowering anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Game might have been a little bit quiet, but I could still hear it. There wasn't any dialogue though, so that's kind of hard for me to parse, to be honest.
True, that's fair. There's not going to be a lot of dialogue with Delson here.
Delson's a quiet guy.
Once he beat the game, he is.
It's because he's living with what he did.
He's living without his brother.
Salty,
Damn.
what are you doing, buddy?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I haven't seen you a lot in this game.
It's true that he is the second son.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first son. That's his brother.
And you can hear the everything. You can hear it fine through Discord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dope. Man, I'm happy when a plan comes together.
You know what you should fucking play? Oh, that'll work too.
What?
I was gonna say, you know what game
They
people
already
never
got
shut the
Red
fuck
Tail
up in?
great.
People
What?
never shut the fuck up in those Arkham games.
It's true. It's true.
But this works too.
Okay. In honor of all the DC stuff I've been watching recently.
Whoa.
Finished season 1 of Young Justice. I think
Oh yeah,
it's
did
cool.
you like it?
Yeah, I remembered the ending more than the rest of the season. I like the fact that the big twist at the end is that they trust their friends. That's the big twist. Do I need more light?
What is on
It's not great, but
that I can't see?
it's not impossible.
I can't tell you how to see me.
I was watching a Fate movie and then some Fate clips of some of my friends from the Epic Word Free Company. Some of them like Fate and wanted to watch some of the movies and shit. And the entire movie was me like sitting back and not understanding what the fuck was going on, and every once in a while I would go, "Is that girl from Melty Blood?" They're from Melty Blood, right? And then someone would be like, "What's Melty Blood?" And then someone else would go, "No."
Sounds like quite the experience.
And then at one point, there was one of the little like Neko girls, one of the little like chibi Neko chicks, and I was like, "That girl, that one's from Melty Blood."
Is it like
and
the
then they're
white?
like, "Yes, that one is from Melty Blood, actually."
Is it the like white shirt with like the burgundy dress?
Yes, the white girl skirt with the burgundy dress, and she's
Yeah.
like a little chibi. With
Yeah,
little, like,
that
Yeah.
one, that thing,
that
whoever it is.
that NPC design.
That creature. La criatura. Oh, Doc, I'm not having a good game. I'm so far behind.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
God, me too. Mordekaiser's really annoying to play against.
Yeah. So is Volibear.
See you later, Wally Gator.
I'm ahead of him in CS, but like that means fuck all now.
I forget. Is the Tumblr
Yeah, it's all about
Batmobile
Valorant,
that you
right?
can ride in this one?
Rhyme, that was funny.
You can ride the Tumblr in this, right?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just needed validation for my joke. Thank you, Salty.
You're welcome.
Get it, Batman.
Bleed.
For the first couple trailers, I thought he was saying "Can you please?"
Drive!
Oh.
and I didn't understand what was going on. But then, I understood. Just a moment.
Who's leading the militia now?
I'm fucking.
Can't believe the losers in this town
Oh,
spend
I'm
a
losing it.
decade getting the crap kicked
Oh,
out of them
God.
by Bruce Wayne.
Oh, again.
I
Pick
can
it up.
take
We
them
come back
easy.
from this.
And Snell's outside fucking losing it. Because now she has 2 friends to play with.
Damn.
Oh, yo.
That's wild.
Yeah, I
Got,
think so. I
Nigger's
think it's
got
better.
another puppy.
Careful, the bat's got
And they're gonna,
cannons.
that puppy's gonna be fucking big too. And they're gonna have 2 big dogs, and their house is way smaller than ours. And they don't have a backyard without just going in ours.
I don't know why you said
Feel even more satisfying punching the bat knowing it's
but,
Brucey
you
boy
are
under
welcome
there.
to your own.
Jesus Christ.
Causing me a back.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't think it would be that loud. I was just rolling it up, so it's over now. Riders.
You seen what that thing does to cars?
Yeah,
I ain't staying to find out.
I'm gonna mute your stream on Discord and mute your stream on.
Alright,
I
dope.
can just dial that.
So, dope. That's why Nexus is really one.
What's he doing? He's tailing us. Keep driving.
They would do it if they weren't playing League.
He's on our tail.
Yeah, the doc would mess up for some reason. I'd get all pissy about it.
That's fair.
Fuck you.
It's got a freaking tank. God. Come on, get us out of here.
You know what?
Yeah?
You and I could actually be a little bit louder.
Ooh.
But maybe it's because the Batmobile's so overpowering.
I'd rather the game be quieter, if that's what's happening.
Yeah.
I'd rather the game be quieter.
If it
Oh,
could
yeah.
be like a little bit quieter,
I'm the-
not by much.
Doc, grab that motherfucker. Grab him.
Yeah.
It's like I can still hear. I'm listening to the conversation with like us and Doc
Mm-hmm.
about like Doc being upset.
Yeah.
But and like it's not like that much quieter, but
Yeah.
it's like the Batmobile is just a little bit overpowering.
Mm-hmm.
Tailing us.
Understand
Put
that.
down. Go.
I'm gonna switch back to this one.
Yeah. I always aim for around -12 decibels.
Streets belong to us, King. Psycho. I gotta kill this. Back up. Hit the back. Damn it.
Oh, this.
Man, this game is tight.
I know, right?
Look, I know he's dead, but he's not like
This game's
dead, is he? He's Joker. I think he's dead.
Now you're dead.
Damn it.
The bad kind.
Damn it. I really wanted to get him. I really wanted to get him.
I try to save you.
Like Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Batman didn't kill him.
That animation has been the same since Arkham Asylum. That's great. Do you bleed? Do you bleed?
Man, this whole city's a mess. We need Joker back. He'd get everybody in line.
Yeah, I just looked at the score, Salty. This does not bode well.
Like, I don't know why you think this game is winnable.
Oh.
Hope is a foolishness.
We don't gotta do this, man.
Listen, I'd love to not be here. Unfortunately.
I was mainly talking to Mordekaiser, who set me in hell for like no good reason.
Thank you.
Welcome to hell. Weather's great here.
You see what that thing does to cars? I ain't staying to find out.
It's gonna
Don't do
kill me.
this. Go like.
Maybe
this.
I probably need another
Yeah.
light on me.
I need to get better at his dunks. I don't know where to dunk them.
Usually you just want to take them away from their team.
But like, since I'm facing them, it doesn't really make sense to.
Turn the fuck around.
Okay, alright, chill.
like I'm facing them. Turn around!
I think I could have been in
1 second. My mother half delivered wings to
Your neighbor?
not like to fly, like to eat.
No, I meant like your neighbor. Your neighbor gave you wings?
Oh, my mother.
I thought you said your neighbor.
No, that was a mistake on my part.
Yeah, what's going on? Where you going?
That's a good line of dialogue. I like
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Oh, well,
Cool.
the fucking Mordecai's are coming.
Don't really care that much. You good? This doesn't really take that much.
As if Wayne didn't have enough
Okay.
expensive cars.
Having a great time.
Whoa!
Having a good time, having a good time.
Whoa! Ow! I was in the middle of a cutscene. That's not fair. Whoa!
Man, Laura Bailey shared some comments that she's been getting after playing Abby in Last of Us 2, and it's fucking depressing.
Oh no.
Nerds will be fucking sweaty nerds.
Alright, sounds good.
Damn, knee to the chin. Beautiful. Love seeing it happen.
That was a bad dunk.
It's a bad game, so it's all good.
Bye-bye, Arkham Knight. And good riddance, too. This town's got enough guys in charge.
Don't know why we're fighting this here. The 5 of them versus us 3. It's just
And you know
seems like
what legitimately sucks about it, I think the most.
What?
Or not the most, but one of the things that legitimately sucks about it. I think the acting in Last of Us 2 is one of the highlights.
Yeah.
Because, like, the dialogue is shit, but the actors are so good, it kind of makes up for it.
Like, they got a bad script. Sucks. I'm sorry. Like, you did a good job.
It's like, you know when an actor can take a script that's fucking awful and still make you kind of care about it? Like, that's really talented.
You can't do that with this script. This is not a good script.
You know, I was one of scared.
It's
Aw,
me,
fuck you.
Batman.
That is a
Fight
bad-
me.
God damn it, guys.
Why?
Mm.
Are y'all masochists?
Fuck! God damn it! Ugh. God damn it! I lost my thing. I was at like 80. My multiplier.
First an army turns up, then giant plants burst
I'd
out of
say
the ground.
GG, but it wasn't the
Forgot there would be
GG.
easy pickings tonight.
It was BG. Alright, one more. Do you want to do one more?
It's the Grey
It's time
Ghost.
for one more talk.
Delicious stories, food for the soul. Oh, is this like? Oh, it's just an ad for the public library. I thought it was like, you know, chicken noodle soup for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it's just chicken soup. It's just chicken soup. I make that mistake all the time. Like chicken soup for the teenage soul.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken soup for XYZ. Man, those suck. I'm so happy I'm beyond that now.
Chicken soup for the gamer.
Gamer
soul.
soul. Hell yeah, dude.
And I thought things were gonna calm down. knew Scarecrow didn't have what it takes. If you can't think like Joker or hit like Bane, what's the point taking on the Bat? He got the mask off. Exactly. He cheated.
That's the first time I heard that dialogue. God, there's so much dialogue.
Who cares who Batman is? He's the guy who made our lives hell for as long as
Bro,
I can
I'm about to
remember.
ban
That's
Yasuo.
the
I'm sick
important
of
thing.
seeing this fucker in my games.
But what about her shoes? Her shoes are really good. Oh. I just really
And
like
Yasuo, do it, do it, do it.
I just really like Yasuo's shoes. Of course, the Yasuo I'm talking about is from Part 8.
It's so much fun.
Yo, I've beaten
Macking on my
all-
Yasuo.
I've beaten all the Batman games. This game still looks foreign to me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, you know when a game looks foreign? Just like, oh.
It definitely does look.
Ooh, that was good. They did ban Senate.
Like, no, like, it looks like alien. Like, it doesn't look like a real video game. This looks like something I'd see on a TV screen.
Let's
Like
hit a
somebody being
liquor
like,
store next.
hey son, stop playing those video games and come eat dinner. And they're playing fucking this game.
Which game is that?
Oh crap!
Arkham
It's
City.
Batman. Get out of town. Get out.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a real video game.
That's so weird.
It's just a way.
Well, this is perfect, ain't it? Now we got a bat with nothing to lose.
I forget what was the what was the nod to Arkham Knight and Arkham City?
It was Scarecrow. You get to go in Scarecrow's little like.
Right. Yes.
But that wasn't Arkham Knight, that was... you mean Arkham Asylum.
No.
No.
That was
In Arkham
Oh, no,
Asylum.
sorry. I confused
In
Knight
Arkham
with
Asylum,
Origins, my
you
bad.
blow up the wall, and then you
Yep.
see the plans for
For
Arkham
Arkham
City,
City,
which is
yep.
the most obtuse Easter egg ever.
Yep.
And then in Arkham City, you go into Scarecrow's little boat, and there's like his plans for nuclear toxin, or something like that.
You know what?
And it scared me when I unlocked it as a kid a lot, and I had a nightmare about it.
This is the problem with draft pick, Salty.
Pick somebody else.
I'm learning.
So take off my mask and come in my eye.
Can I play Kane top?
Yeah, no. You want somebody with a lot of health. Pick like fucking Garen or something.
Play Teemo.
What works?
Time to visit hell.
Welcome to hell, bitch. Doc, would you agree with me that League has a lot of Nexus bait?
No,
Like
it doesn't,
things
and I'll
Nexus
tell
would
you
like.
why. The reason why it doesn't is because the game isn't fun and looks bad.
No, I just mean the character.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
Nexus
this
would
is
love
the
Ash.
most important thing. Is I'm gonna see the character design in like the art, right? I'm gonna see like the splash art or whatever, and I've seen it before, and I've gone, oh wow, that looks cool. And I bought a skin when I played League of Legends, and then I got into the game, and I said, oh, this looks like shit.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
This
It's-
looks awful.
If you
Why did I
want-
buy this?
If you want to appreciate League of Legends art, just look at a fucking Imgur gallery. Like, don't-
Yeah, and don't look at those Imgur galleries though.
I mean, you could. But yeah, like, I feel very bad for League of Legends artists
Who's
because they
running
get
the show?
shafted for every skin. But like, it's good art. Like, it's
You know
good
what?
art,
Fuck it.
and characters look good.
Batman!
Like, don't get me wrong.
There's a fight going
Ren,
on!
without help, do you remember exactly where it is?
Yes, I do. I just wanted to beat up these fools.
There's bait for everybody in this game, honestly.
You're gonna die tonight!
Bait for Doc. There's a lot of Doc bait, actually.
A lot of Aryans.
I mean, you just need blonde hair too, blue eyes.
Yeah.
And you're good. I mean, we shouldn't be mean to Doc.
No, be mean.
This'll be easy!
It's Isaiah.
I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to say something else, and I'd be like, "Oh, I changed my mind. We should be mean to Doc." But he didn't really say anything that would work for that.
I said, shut up, you bastard.
I set up a bit, and then he didn't really return on.
Didn't play it.
That's okay.
Alright, shit happens.
Playing the drums.
I always assumed it was a keyboard.
Sounded the one with the big. I remember that.
Yeah, the big harp. Yeah.
I only remember that because my friend wanted the one where she's DJ, and then I think she had it, and then someone like DM'd her to kill herself.
Yo,
Yeah, it
DJ,
was a
who
DJ.
wants to dance?
What the?
I rarely see Ivern.
Right? Like, this is like. This is the third time I've seen Ivern in my entire time playing the game.
Riddle me this, Batman. How many dicks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
At least one, but no more than 6.
Oh, you haven't been in here yet.
Yeah, I didn't do it just because, like, you know, I know it, you know? I wasn't like... Here, let me,
It's fucking
have
cool.
I? Yeah, I should have it. The only thing I don't have is armor. So yeah, I should have it. Oh.
Time to play
It's
hell.
like Gotham's Reckoning or something.
Let's see.
Trying to remember what the code was without looking it up. I want to say it was like Gotham's Reckoning or some shit like that. Wait, I remember now. It was City of Terror. I remember because I didn't understand what it said because it said like City of, one word.
Yeah.
God damn, I'm fucking smart as shit. Let's fucking go. This made me so fucking scared when I was a kid.
Oh, this is
What,
terrifying.
City of Terror in Arkham City?
No,
This is
going in here
terrifying.
and it forces you into first person, and there's a jump scare.
I pretty sure I freaked the fuck out when I thought my what is it? my PS3 had broken because of the Arkham Asylum
Oh,
Scarecrow
yeah.
scene. Like,
Hey, want to know a fun fact? Did you know? No,
Yeah.
Cortana, not you. Not you. I don't want you to know. Stop it. Go away. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, okay. Do you want to know a fun fact? Did you know that there's Scarecrow goons in this game that appear?
really?
Yeah. During the, what was it, Protocol 19 bit, where all the
Protocol
like
10.
helicopters, Protocol 10, where all the
Yeah.
helicopters are like shooting shit, you can go onto a rooftop and there's enemies that you don't see literally anywhere else in the game, and there's Scarecrow goons.
Mm.
You don't see them because he doesn't fuck with you.
Jonathan, I hope you find everything to be satisfactory. Mr. Fine was specific about shipping details, and we have the following letter. By now, you will have received them, the initial 15 shipments. The rest are in transit shortly. Who is this? Quincy. So it's...
Quincy Sharp?
Wait, no, that can't be right. Who is this? Carl who? Karl Marx?
It looks like Quincy.
But the mayor's name is Quincy Sharp. This is scary.
Wait, where's Ivan? Where's Zero CS? And he's level 1. I'm going to hunt for Ivan.
I wish that Knight had played a bit more into the scariness of Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty scary. What would you want more of it? Like,
More stuff like what just happened on screen.
what did happen on screen? Because I am playing a League game. If you just explain this scene to me, I will probably remember
The
it.
boat, when you go to the boat and it forces you into first person, and then you get a little jump scare.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. One of those games.
I think it's gonna be one of those games, isn't it?
This one's fucked up too, because you find it really early. And people found it really fucking early. I found this before I even beat the game.
Arkham City somewhere.
Should I?
Should you?
Should we?
Hmm?
Nexus?
Should we what?
Look.
Do Arkham Asylum?
Go to the room in Arkham Asylum.
Sure. Fuck it.
Yeah. You know
I
how to
didn't-
do it.
I didn't beat Arkham Asylum
Really?
on this go around.
I figured. I know you have beaten the game.
No. I forget. There's nothing that teases another game in Night,
Night?
right?
As far as I'm aware.
I mean, it does have. Yeah.
I actually
Nothing
kind of
really.
like that because I enjoy it being like, no, this is the fucking definitive ending. We're not doing.
Mhm.
If more happens, more happens. But just so you know, this is our ending.
Yeah.
God, this game is so old. It's crazy. Think
Yeah.
about how old this game is now.
Man, I love how I have my fucking headphones set up where I have the one.
No!
That makes it... Oh,
you know,
no!
never mind. We're not doing it.
What
Oh,
happened?
that final boss fucking blows.
Yeah.
Oh, did you literally walk into the final boss?
On hard? Bruh. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I
fuck
have
that.
other things to do with my time.
I can play. Da. What else? You don't have that many games. Oh, you don't have that many games installed. Okay, sorry.
I have plenty.
You have plenty of video games. You have plenty purchased.
Way for me to break. My PS4 thing has been Makoto for so long.
Yeah, Makoto's not. You don't recognize that anymore.
I'm looking for a little girl. About this tall, black hair.
Seems you're not having a good time against Tom Kench.
No,
Doc.
no, I'm not.
Makes sense.
I think this is gonna be the last game. Like, it's when you hit that point where it's like, oh, it's just downhill for the rest of the night. You know?
True. I mean, doing fine.
Yeah, we're doing fine. I am not having a good time though. I might have to expand out of this lane though. He is ahead of me by 3 kills.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, I can come top and help gang.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, let me just kill this red buff and then we'll go. Like, he's kind of low right now. Like,
So I need to eat first. But when I eat, this is what we'll do. This is what I'm gonna
Doc,
do.
stay
at
hidden
least.
for a second.
Cool.
Since I got the game now.
Did he hide? I don't even know where this
he's
fucker
over
went.
here, he's over here. Yeah, he's right here. Okay.
I have to play Animal Crossing real quick. I just forgot.
You get to just have you swum yet? Swam, whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Have not swimmed yet.
I did. It's fun.
I don't feel any desire to play Hollow again. Oh, I finally played it.
Brony.
If y'all can capitalize on this, we can take drag.
The former head of Canada Cup just announced that he's like stepping down and bringing in new blood and shit, so it's run a bit more professionally. And I feel like that's gonna be the way to go going forward.
Yeah.
Damn. One person fucks kids, and then you just don't really.
Well,
the
I mean,
entire
at the
scene
end of
has
the
to
day,
change.
like, I don't know. I feel like this is absolutely the way to go for big events like
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Cause like, I don't know. We can't allow that shit to happen anymore. We can't allow we can't just allow kids to go to these fucking events, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can't create an environment where that shit can happen.
Don't get me wrong. It sucks that
Yeah.
people have to lose their jobs or.
He's not losing his job. He's still on the like the fucking board or whatever, and he still like has an important role in running it. But it's just like he's not the CEO anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in charge of everything anymore,
That's saying,
which is
but, like,
important.
CEO without Jabali. You know?
See, like, Jabali will still be the face of CEO, and honestly, as far as CEO goes, will probably keep his position because he already knows what he's doing. But, like, a lot of these events where it's just, like, people that, like, play fighting games and just figured out how to run an event as they went, like, we can't have that anymore. Which sucks, but, like, we clearly can't fucking do that anymore.
Mm-hmm. We need some fucking professionalism.
Yeah. Let me turn that down because now I'm in an alliance raid, so I have to wait. I've been leveling stuff again because Pat mentioned it on the podcast, and I was like, I want to get everything to 82. I want my
So
Amuro
they
now.
are taking Rift.
Doc, you just gotta avoid Palm Kench at this point. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna kill you.
I was just walking down the thing. I didn't see they were there.
That's fine.
Because that's where the money goes. Alright. So the next question becomes, where do I stream?
and keep it real with you, you're gonna have more success on Twitch than on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, of course. But should
If you want, if that's what you want.
Anyway. Come on, just get in the hole. God damn it.
Coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. It's
Who's that?
Jamie.
What up, Jamie?
Is that
My whole body hurts. My workplace is irresponsible.
Hmm.
I went back to the office for the first time since COVID yesterday. I get in the office and then the head of the studio hands me a fireball, and then I start getting handed Coronas. This is at midday and I haven't had anything to eat yet.
Wait, a fireball?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Why?
Why not?
Let's go hard.
Why not?
But I get in like just before midday. They're like, "Hey, look, we're in the office," and like big hug and handed like a fireball. I down
No.
it and I got this look.
Oh,
from
no
someone
big
who's
hug. No big hug.
Everyone's been in ISO for like since Feb, right? So I had this, I down it, and then someone looks at me and starts laughing. I'm like, what? It's like, do you realize she just gave you 3 shots in that glass, right? I'm like, oh. So it's like everyone catching up, just drinks everywhere. We don't have lunch until like 3 p.m.
Oh god, but midday drinking,
I
that's
had,
like,
like-
the worst
I
part
had,
about
like-
midday drinking, it dries out your sinuses.
Yeah, and also that I had like 2
Sucks.
work meetings I still had to do, like, because I was doing work stuff. So it's like, it's all this shit, and then like, I'm like, how the fuck do I get home?
Like, I remember I
I'm like-
drank a beer for lunch at school one day, and it just sucked.
No, a beer for lunch is fine.
I regretted it immediately. No, cause like, I'm pretty sure it was also like I got hit with allergies at the same time, so like the
Oh,
back of
right.
my throat was just raw for the rest of the day.
So like, no, what sucked, right, is like, okay, let me have all these shots, and then I probably had like 5 or 6 Coronas over the course of like a couple hours as well. And then it's like, oh, how I
Damn,
home?
are you
I have to
D1?
walk- I had to walk to a train station. Oh boy. Also, like, barely anyone on the train is using masks either, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Australia's been handling it like pretty well though, from what I understand, right? Okay.
Could it be more of a case that you don't know how poorly they're handling it because it's
I
not
was
your country?
I always prefer to ask.
I mean, in comparison, no, this is
It's
just in comparison to America.
right? Yeah.
It's like in comparison to America, we're handling it better, like, because it's America, right? But like,
I was asking fucking Majin Obama that shit the other day. I was like, how do you think of Japan is handling it in comparison to how America's handling it? Because he obviously has a perspective of like, he's an American living in Japan, so he still talks to Americans and like knows what's going on over there. And like, what he said like 4 months ago is that it was just as bad. And what he's saying now is like, okay, obviously now it's way better.
Yeah, it used to
it's
be
like-
just as bad because
Yeah.
Japan was denying pretty much that they even had it for a long period of time, but once they finally stopped, they got their ducks in a row.
Yeah.
you know what's wild? The only reason that we like stopped denying it faster than we would have is because Tom Hanks got
Tom
it.
Hanks got it, yeah.
Yeah. And like the other
Saved
shit, like
many lives in this country.
there's just a very Asian culture of like having the mask on whenever you're sick, and having personal responsibility like that
Yeah.
America doesn't fucking have.
But yeah, it was like, it's this thing of like, I went back to the office, set up some stuff, and like, okay, I'll see you guys again in the office in a month. Because, like, in Melbourne, they were like, oh yeah, we did it, it's fine. And then second wave hit Melbourne.
Oh, fuck.
Damn,
So it's
I
like,
wish we had a second wave.
Yeah, we're just been riding this one wave.
Yeah. There hasn't been a second wave, it's just been the same fucking wave the whole time.
Yeah, so second wave hasn't hit here, but I'm paranoid about it. Because I'm like, literally, I walk to the office, and as I'm leaving the office, and also like, at the train shit, like, next to no one using masks. Oh, this is where we're at, okay.
You ever, like...
Because I'm sitting in the office, I'm looking out one of the windows, and like, just there, across the other, because like, our office is in like a really nice spot right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's in a city, like, it's in a Brisbane, right? It's in a building that used to be a bank, right?
Yeah.
I literally look out the window across the river and can see the place where Tom Hanks got coronavirus.
Fuck.
Right? It's like, it's just there! It's
Yeah.
just there!
I guess
where
it's a
that
question
what everyone got
that's mostly for
coronavirus
Americans, but I will ask it to Jamie as well. Do you ever sit in a period of like United States history or just history in general and go, I wonder how people writing history books are gonna make this sound like America did a really great job at it?
Yeah. If anything, I think differently. I wonder how...
So are you Apple?
What? I'm just like, I wonder... Fuck you. I just wonder how, like, we're gonna be treated as villains. Like, I think this is all gonna come to a head at some point. Like, I don't think it's gonna be positive at all.
Like, the propaganda machine's already happening. Like, over here, like, COVID was like, even when we weren't doing a good job at all, it was like, Prime Minister Scott Morrison's doing such a great job of COVID response. It's like, you just try and deflect from the bushfires from last week.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was, dude. Remember, like, you've seen those videos of, like, him going to shake people's hands and them not and telling them to fuck off, like, the firefighters being like, fuck Scott Morrison, like, the whole thing. The whole, like, oh my god, a Liberal government's not going to get elected next election because of this bushfire shit. But then COVID happened, so they got, like, the spin doctors on that shit being like, oh, Scott Morrison's government's doing such a good job in COVID response. As, like, also, a bunch of education funding and shit has been, like, culled super bad. So that's fun. Yeah, if you're, like, a uni student in Australia, like, now, or are about to be, like, they just got fucked over so hard. Because it's the thing of like, oh yeah, we're cutting we're lowering funding for non-essential fields and upping funding for essential fields like STEM fields and shit, right? Except if you look into where they're actually cutting stuff, like even like the small amounts, yeah, it's like even like the fields that they're making it cheaper for people, like even the fields they're saying they're putting more money into. If you actually look at the receipts, it's like, oh wait, but you're cutting from this, this, and this, so effectively even those fields are getting less money.
Yeah.
So really everything is getting less funding across the board. They're just making it sound like some are getting more, where they're really not.
I was going at a I was at a Kroger and I saw masks being sold 3 for $15. And non-medical, of course, but just like there was a whole station and it just felt disgusting. Like I hated it. Like I don't know how to put it into words. Like a lot of cleaning and like a small bottle of hand sanitizer was being upcharged by like $3, you know?
Yeah,
it's
fucking.
To be fair, some of that is supply and demand, but
well,
not enough of it is.
Yeah, not enough of it is. I mean, how does the saying go? It's like you want to hang a capitalist, one of them will sell you the rope.
I mean, also, like, you say like supply and demand. When it's for a medical crisis, you know what's meant to supplement that rise in demand for the supply?
What?
Tax money. The tax money's trying to do that. You know, the tax money that like the rich people, they're meant to pay their fair share of tax. So you have like this like money in case of like national emergency. It's like, oh no, we need to up production of all these supplies because of this national health crisis. Who's going to pay for it? I know, just take it off the tax system. Don't just charge individuals. Because then, if you charge individuals, what you're doing is you're making survivability directly tied to income.
You mean like what we do for our healthcare system anyway?
Yeah.
Be advised. Getting a report of a mugging in the area. Witness to reported location is Sugar Hill.
Someone getting robbed. Always nice to stop mugging. Nothing's wrong in
Oh man. Man, I think I asked the fucking thing that I saw someone post like, well, do you think Hillary would have handled the virus better? And I was like, yes.
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 Explicitly.
My
Yes.
favorite, Rem, was that moment when you were like, you know what? This is at least something that wouldn't have been done differently. You know? And then immediately that changed to like, no, yeah.
Oh, for the George Floyd.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know how you could have easily got rid of COVID because COVID would have threatened Hillary Clinton, and then all of a sudden COVID would have driven 4 hours out of town and shot itself twice in the back of the head. You know.
Yeah.
did keep these white butchers in check.
So that new episode of Behind the Police.
The 2-hour one?
Yeah.
I saw
I'm
that
like
one.
an hour into it.
So is that like a spin-off show Behind the Monsters, Behind the Police?
It's a mini series.
It's
6 episodes.
It's a 6-episode miniseries about the police and their starts.
So like what, episode 1 you go like, originally they were people that rounded up runaway slaves.
Yes.
And then
Mm-hmm.
then what, you get to like episode 6 we turn to like, well episode 5 would be like wiretapping shit and episode 6 would just be...
No.
No.
They don't really get
I
into
thought
like
they could-
wiretapping and stuff like that.
They're not even
Okay.
touching that. They're like,
so it's not-
hey,
okay.
this is why the police is now, like, the militarization during the Prohibition era, for example.
Yeah, like, is it like a
Like-
series like the evolution of like what the police did and how
One
they
bit he
did it?
talks about the fact that they were militarized to the point where they had sawed-off shotguns and they were firing them from moving vehicles.
That's like visually in your head sounds like cartoonish,
1031.
right?
Yeah.
Break in. Unknown suspects are armed.
Just as it was.
Report advantage, Harlow.
That's like the cover up for like a Run the Jewels single, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like some Ghost Rider shit. Like, that's just ridiculous.
Amateur hour. Great news. You'll see all your friends again in jail.
Hey, you know what's great about Spidey in this game? I thought about because you know how we're always like, oh yeah, it's like the fantasy world where cops are a force for good in this game, right?
He's
But
not.
you know
They're
that
not, though.
Spider-Man. Yeah, but you know that Spider-Man's actually because what's like Spider-Man's main thing? Oh, it's helping out this community activist that's helping the homeless, right?
No, that's
Like it.
that's where his grandma
No, but
works.
you know what I mean?
Or aunt,
Yeah, but he helps out.
grandma.
Witness
Hey, he
report
helps out.
in Sugar Hill.
But she didn't work at Feast. Do you think Peter would? Will you help it out?
Yeah, Peter just go to university.
That's it? I feel like the hold-up guys are phoning it in lately.
Yeah. It's just like things have been so bad for so long that I just don't know what to do anymore. You
Yeah.
know?
Sometimes it's like I just want to curl up in a ball and stop existing.
Yesterday, when everything fucking compounded, and it was like, I was already like kind of having the COVID fucking nightmare scenario where I'm like, God, I just want to actually fucking go outside and talk to a person, and then also all the FGC shit was happening at once. That was it was fucking bad yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh no, I had a moment like
Yeah.
I just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't fucking take it. I couldn't handle it. I'm shocked I'm alright today, to be honest. I'm shocked I didn't spend 6.5 hours at work thinking about it, like, non-stop yet today at work.
I have no motivation to do anything ever anymore.
Officers needed in the area of Columbia.
Like, you know what I've had to do? Because I've been getting like more procrastinating with work. Like I've been keeping my work laptop on a TV tray next to my bed. So when I wake up, I just pull it onto my bed and kind of work for like an hour or two. Like that's what I've been at, that shit. I've had to like start getting up and putting on a pants with a belt just so I can like trick myself into like being an adult. Like, oh look,
Yeah.
I'm going to work. Like, because when you like work from your bedroom and then do everything else from your bedroom, you don't really have a separation between work and not work.
Yeah.
Which
Nothing to heaven mindset like halting
it's
and
not a fun
drug
time.
deal.
I just upgraded my computer so I can work better.
Hell yeah.
I'm at 32 gigs of RAM now, and I got an extra 2 terabytes of storage.
It's like, it's still
RAM,
fucks me off.
the RAM that you're giving me, can I just put that in my computer with the RAM that I already have?
No.
Oh, they're
The
not compatible.
RAM, if I
They
remember
won't be
correctly,
friends?
if I remember correctly, that is actually, hold on, let me double check. But also, you wouldn't want to anyway, because my RAM is faster than your RAM.
But they won't be friends?
It's not the best. No.
That's kind of sad.
It's the Holiday Buyer's Guide 2015, right?
Yes.
Oh, I just fucking realized that like yesterday's the first time since end of February that I've gone anywhere with the exception of like the grocery store.
You know what's fucked up? I saw for the some more news, even more news rather. It's talking about how Mount Rushmore sucks and 4th of July is terrible, and I was like, you know, I don't need that right now.
Yeah.
I don't.
But okay, I feel like
I get that it sucks and I understand it, but man, I don't need that right now. What?
I just like I'm done. I'm so checked out of 4th of July. Like I didn't care that much about it to begin with. It wasn't really like, I mean, obviously.
For me,
but
4th of July was just a play that we would all right. Hey, we would all go out and find a good place to watch the fireworks, and that's it.
I mean, there's fireworks gonna be happening near my house, but I'm not even gonna, because no one in my parents' neighborhood gives a shit.
Wait, are fireworks happening in every town still? You know, because of the other thing?
Absolutely. It's 4th of July, Jamie.
Well, this doesn't. Well, my place it doesn't matter because they just kind of do it anyway. It's kind of annoying. It was the 2016, right? Nexus?
2016, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So wait. But I thought you only had 8 gigs.
I might have to double check. If you look through our DMs, I've DM'd it to you multiple times.
Yeah, you have.
And we don't DM much.
A fair amount.
Yeah, well, not that much.
We just prefer to talk to each other.
Yeah. Shit.
There's Pete. Pete eating a cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
So the new track Mania came out.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on Epic and Uplay. I'm downloading it now, but like I don't understand. It's like free, but then there's like a subscription as well. I don't understand what that is.
Has anybody watched Brand New Animal?
My
Is it
friend
out
said it was
yet?
good. My friend said she really liked it because she watched it as it was coming out.
Oh wait, did it hit Netflix finally?
Yeah. But I did also hear about a couple people that didn't like it as much. Like, John I. Patchwolf didn't particularly care for it. You know what? Fuck them. Just kidding. There's something about John I. Patchwolf's objective handsomeness that I can trust for the most part, though.
If something comes out like he's like, I don't know, like he fucking killed a man, or like
He
did-
probably fucking deserved the killing.
That's the first question.
But like if he like came out and like he diddled kids or something, like I don't know, man. I think that's it. I think that's game over for the internet. I think we gotta restart.
Yeah.
I just... Is it that hard to not do that?
You'd think, right? You'd think it's not hard to not diddle children.
Because like I still can't get over that where people are going like, oh, they were both at fault, this kid and not Smash players. Like, no, he was a kid.
No,
You know
he
what,
was
as an-
14
like-
years old.
You know what you do as an adult when a child comes onto you? You say, no, this is not correct. Don't.
Gross.
I'm
You
too
beat
old
an-
for you.
You be an adult and be like, nah. And then people are like, oh, but they wanted it. No, they can't want it. They're a child. They can't consent. You freaks. Like,
He's got the
Anyway.
brain. He's got the brain mass of a bowl of mashed potatoes. You think he's gonna understand what's happening?
yeah, it's like a horny teenager. Like, you don't do that. It's like they're not even thinking and they can't consent. They're just like a ball of fucking hormones because they're going through puberty. Like, and that's how
14 is
they're
like when-
going.
14 is like when it starts. You know, it's like that's when your fucking mind goblins take over the.
I don't know.
world.
And like, you look at the fucking videos of that kid, and he looks like he is 7 years old.
Right?
He is so tiny, and his voice is so high pitched. I cannot fucking imagine how fucked up you'd have to be in order to like sexualize that. You'd have to be a fucking monster.
I think the worst.
It's like, I feel like you said it, but like, Mr. Wizard and her should literally never feel safe going outside of their fucking house ever again. After the shit that they did. Ever.
I think I think the worst part of this whole thing is that while yes, the FGC as a whole has problems, I feel like Smash is like a tumor we can't fucking get rid of.
I hate being that bitch. It's like, oh, look at this bad things happening in the Smash community, especially like right now when it is happening everywhere, and it's happening. I mean, it predominantly
like, it's
in
not
other
just
parts of the
Smash.
FGC.
Yeah.
But like, you look at what's happening in Smash and how many fucking people it's happening to in Smash, and it's I mean, it's insane.
Well, also, it's like you kind of just look at Smash and like, why is there so many pedophiles?
Because
Why's
it's a
that
game for
wrong?
children. It's a kid's game.
Yeah.
The game is rated E for everyone.
Yeah. I don't like that shit in that Leffen video where he's talking about how like, yeah, kids are just allowed at these events and it's never been okay, and I you know, whatever. And like,
Well, because
I don't know,
because
fucking
it's like
insane.
it's Smash Bros. Like it should be it should be the children events,
It should
and then
be
there should be
safe
the
for
adult
kids.
events. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like being like, hey, we don't want kids at like the Tekken or Street Fighter tournaments. It's like even then that makes sense. Those are like mature rated games, sort of, right?
They're not like they're rated teen, but like at the same time,
Yeah, like but
there's going
yeah,
to be adults there, you know.
yeah. Well, like if you just like kids are going to be at the Smash Bros. Tournament, like yeah, no shit, it's Smash Bros. Like it should be safe, especially for the kids. Like make the like. For fighting games, I can easily see them doing like the here's the child only event and then here's the everyone else, right? But for some reason, Smash Bros. It's just the one thing. It's just a bunch of kids hanging around with like neckbeard pedophiles in their 30s. Like, doesn't seem right. Like it feels like if you were running that shit, right, you either have to be super incompetent or that has to be your goal.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I think that's like really fucking me up with all of this is like, you already knew that like obviously this shit fucking happens, right? Obviously this shit happens. Everyone knows that this shit happens, right?
Mhm.
But then, like the thing that's really fucking me up right now is like, how many people are doing this? How many people knew about this and then didn't say anything? I don't know. It's fucked.
Yeah, that's something you always have to
And I will say, I also try not to like harp too hard on the people that don't say anything, because like I understand in certain scenarios it's like you literally fucking can't. Like Majid Obama like broke it down of like he's wanted to say things about certain issues, but like he literally can't fucking say anything because there's a bunch of people that if he's not at events and not making money anymore, there's a bunch of people that are financially dependent on him that no longer have that financial dependency anymore, and they're fucked. So he can't do that. And like I get that, but I don't know. You also have to take into account the people that just didn't say anything because they didn't fucking want to.
Because like that's always, but I mean, that's everyone's excuse to a certain point. Not saying that Martin Obama did anything wrong, but
Yeah.
like that's the
Obama
idea
is
where it's
He's
like,
also making a video about it now, apparently.
yes, there's
like,
that
that's
idea.
understandable. If you have like people financially dependent on you, that's fine. If you don't want to do anything, that will risk your financial like well-being.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But the people who go to the event and are just like, I'm not gonna say anything because it would be awkward and weird. Like, just no.
But
it's a fuck.
I think that's a lot of people's awkward and weird mentality is tied to financial. Let's think about it.
I don't
How often,
know.
like in like
I don't know about that.
I like how often in these scenarios when stuff like this happens, it's always so and so they're kind of into this stuff, but they do have power in the situation or they're friends with that, and I want this with. So it's like if I point something out, I'm going to cause some trouble, and I'm not going to be able to move forward financially, so I'm not going to do anything. Like Majid Obama doesn't sound like anything special. It sounds like why everyone doesn't do it, which I don't blame them, but. I think that's just normal. I think a lot of the times if you're in an industry where someone in power is doing this, you're afraid to say something because that will no longer, because if you're the only one who says something, that will ruin your standing in the industry.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's all I wanted to say.
At the same time, it's not like this person, it like if Majid, I guess like with Mr. Wizard, it's different because like you said earlier, it's somebody who is in power and like does have like jurisdiction over Evo, for example. But like with the Smash thing,
Mr.
right?
Wizard was one of the most powerful people in the FGC.
Yeah, but like with the Smash player thing, right? Like, it's two nobodies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could just be like, hey, that fucking person's over there is diddling that kid.
Yeah.
And nothing
Yeah,
bad
that's-
happened.
Yeah, that's what never doesn't make sense in these situations to me, is when they're like, oh, no one wanted to say anything about this guy. It's like, this guy just plays video. Like, it's not like a CEO of a company that you're afraid to whistleblow on, because if no one else whistleblow's with you, you're just fucked and can't earn a living. It's, hey, that guy over there that's like 20, they can play Smash Bros. Pretty well, that's fucking kids. Like, if you know, like, maybe you should report that person. It's fucking kids.
Dude, like, okay, I put the current thing aside. So, like, there's a guy I watched on YouTube for the longest time. His name is Relax Alex. He got his start as a Smash YouTuber, and then he branched out into other things. Right?
Yeah.
I found out, like, today.
Today? Those have been on for like a while.
No, I know, but they were just brought up today.
Okay.
Like, they were brought up again today.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, when I got on, I was in between, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So, like, he, like, there's, like, I think the thing that's the worst is that, so there are rape allegations against him, right?
Mm.
Which are basically all but confirmed at this point, because he went to such lengths to cover them up and then got caught, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do know what you mean.
Like, it shouldn't be this. First of all, you shouldn't be this scummy of a human being. It's not hard to be a good human being. You know, just mind yourself and let others do as they do. And it works out. It's not hard. But, like, I don't know. It's fucking mind-boggling to me. Like, don't diddle kids, don't rape people, don't abuse people, don't beat people, don't, like, you know, it's not hard to do these.
Yeah. Fuck, man. But it's like, it's fucking disappointing that this led to fucking everything kind of being canceled, you know? Where it's like, I'm happy that it did. I didn't want this to pass by, but I'm just mad where it's like,
that's something I talked about the other night, of like looking at all the fucking work that people put in EVO Online and all the training events and all the fucking, like, all the organization that went into like making online tournaments so that people could be prepared for EVO Online, and how all of that is literally for fucking nothing now. All that shit is completely wasted now.
People aren't gonna be able to get their tournament money. People aren't gonna be able to. Yeah, it's fucking.
And I mean, to be clear, not wasted because someone came out against Mr. Wiz. Wasted because Mr. Wiz is a fucking pedophile.
Yeah. Like,
fucking sucks.
It does. Like, it genuinely fucking sucks.
Just a little more.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, like, another thing is, like, people are reading, like, oh, you know, the FGC started to go downhill when Sonic Fox showed up in Skullgirls, and I'm like, just fuck off. Just fuck off.
oh, I'm on Kappa right now because I hate myself. But, it's because it's literally the pits when it comes to content like this. Like, I'm looking at a post right now that says, who's next? And it's a drawing of Justin Wong smiling creepily. And the comment is, I'm still betting on Sonic Fox being that final boss of this arc. You can't be a furry Twitter trash without touching something illegal at least once.
I feel like
only thing Justin Wong is guilty of is being a
shitty
little
opinions.
no, it's being a little too much like, well they weren't wrong. Well, it's like, well, they never did something wrong with me, so
yeah,
that's it.
And like,
I can't blame.
There's that
blame
picture
him
of
for
Justin
that.
like rubbing that little kid's shoulders and shit. That's a little creepy, but
That's
I
the drawing, though.
like.
I don't feel like there's malicious intent behind it.
I want to chalk that up to Justin Wong just being a fucking weird guy.
Yeah, he's just an awkward nerd, but
like you look at the way that he talks to his wife, and it's like he's never spoken to a woman before.
Yeah, I feel like if something happens to Sonic Fox, Like if something comes out against Sonic Fox, I feel like the FGC is done as a community just because of the amount of outflowing toxicity that's gonna come from that is just gonna kill this.
This image was posted titled "The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse."
What we're witnessing right now is like we're already in FGC 2.0, right?
I mean,
Why is Papa John there?
the reckoning.
Because the day of reckoning.
I guess. Yeah, I suppose. But
Here's
Yeah.
some
we're
other
already in
images.
FGC 2.0, right?
Mhm.
I don't think any of us have existed in the FGC when it wasn't like FGC 2.0.
No.
This shit like came about around when like Street Fighter 4 was getting popular and shit. Of like we need to actually like clean up our shit, clean up our act. What we're witnessing right now is the birth of FGC like 3.0. Of like, okay, we said we needed to clean up our act before, now we need to actually fucking do it instead of just talk about it and just say it. Instead of just tell black people they can't say the N-word anymore at our events. We need to like actually clean up our fucking
Yeah,
events.
okay, so we gotta talk about that image, cause that was pretty good. My favorite part of that is IRS.
That's pretty funny.
Ugh. I think my favorite is the Tear God in the background.
Yeah, let's go back to that spot.
Oh, that's
Wait,
really,
why?
really
Wait, hold
good.
on. Why's the IRS stuff?
Cause he beat the IRS because he survived being audited, alright?
Damn.
He was able to walk away with all of his video games, all of his toys,
Like-
and all this stuff.
Oh, that's so good.
Like we were, cause like we were talking. I guess we were
Stella got
talking
put in
about,
my room, by the way, because she's afraid of the fireworks.
like like Nexus and I were going like at Doc as well. Doc, you were there, yeah, because we called you
Yeah.
for legal advice.
Legal advice, yeah.
Well, Richard did.
Yeah. It's more accounting, but
Yeah.
I was able to
I mean,
You can
honestly,
read
it was pretty.
lawyers.
Honestly, it was pretty straightforward. I don't really understood why we had to call you, but.
I mean, because I'm your friend, but that's fine.
Oh, I mean, besides,
Besides
fuck off,
that,
Doc.
yes, it is.
No,
it is
you're not my
very
friend
straightforward.
anymore. Doc's not my friend anymore.
Listen, let's be honest. You know, I know people are gonna hate to hear this, but Doc and Rem are no friends. Do you guys see the video I posted, by the way,
I
of
don't
like
know,
Wooly
like,
getting this
those
dream
big
question
friends,
about
big friends.
a Super Best Friends Play reunion?
Did see. Also,
No.
hey,
Give it a
buddy.
watch.
Maybe give it a minute. Maybe not the year after it happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck. It's only been a year, huh?
yeah.
Okay,
It's been a year and a half, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
What do you mean? What's there to not understand?
That's a good one.
The only thing Anime FGC is kind of guilty of is defending Wally.
This one
No,
titled
there
Goose
was-
was lucky.
There was some people in Anime FGC that were like, "Hey, this guy left raped me and shit like that."
Oh,
that
dope.
happened. It's pretty cool. I'm a big fan.
There's a.
I fucking love that shit when that happens.
Okay, this one. I do kind of like this one.
No. That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's really funny. Yeah.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much I want to talk about this bit, but
What?
the puppet kid attempted suicide after everything that's been happening.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that today.
Oh
Who did?
no, that's
The
kid.
the kid got abused.
that's so that's terrible.
Yeah, he attempted suicide. Luckily, there was someone there, and he's fine. Well, I mean, not fine physically.
Yeah, of
Alive.
course.
Alive.
Yeah, but still. Oh, that's.
And now people are like trying to get the Virginia Beach Police Department to arrest her.
I mean, there was that
I
one.
mean, yeah.
There was that one dude who killed himself earlier this week. He was the WoW pro streamer.
The Rackful.
God, that
Yeah.
shit, like... God, it's fucking horrifying to, like, look at his Twitter.
Oh man, remember when we could just go play video games?
I mean,
No.
yeah, you can. I'm doing it right now.
Jamie,
No.
not what I mean.
Alright, here's some more.
Because, like, because the problem with that is that you're implying that, like, this is all of a sudden when this has been ever present since the beginning. You just weren't aware of it.
It's literally, you make any group, there's gonna be pedophiles that gravitate to that group. Like, that's just how society is, I guess. Because there's always abusers no matter what the group.
Yeah, I mean, look at the fucking United States government community.
The community, yeah.
Yeah. The US government fandom filled with pedophiles.
I mean,
big
what
thing on our
what's
side-
QAnon if not like really aggressive shippers?
Big thing on our side, Aqua, is
I can't believe people keep me shipping Hillary Clinton with, like, 5-year-olds.
What talk?
they're real.
They love low tier god.
They love low tier guys.
Yeah.
And
Of course
like,
they
they're
love Low
kind
Tier
of right
God.
right now.
He's funny and transphobic.
I mean, you're right.
You're right.
That's
Like,
what
let me
comedy
get
has
that.
been for decades.
Like, being in the fucking Obama Discord is like, a lot of times the low tier God jokes are just kept in there, and it's like the.
Oh
the
my
vibe is
god, I
like-
thought we were still on the
The vibe
political
is
bit, and I
like-
thought you meant like the Barack Obama Discord.
No, oh god. Like, generally the vibe is like, okay, we'll make our jokes about fucking low tier God in here because they're fucking hilarious, and we'll make them in here, but like, don't want to learn them. We're not gonna talk about that shit in public because we don't want to draw attention to him. But when you see videos like this, like, it's so fucking funny.
Oh yeah, you said
Sorry.
that one before.
You're gonna get a kick out of this one too.
The wizard, that
fucking
wizard
hilarious.
image is really funny.
Apparently,
Yeah.
there's now people are starting to now call out pedophiles in the VTuber community.
Hell yeah, about time.
I'm telling you. What did I say? What have I been saying?
Yeah.
Heralds of the Apocalypse.
Like,
YouTubers.
obviously, this is all like heinous shit that's happened because it's like people
Is it?
assaulting children, right? It's
Mhm.
heinous. The counter,
It's
but you know how
especially
like you know how like time plus tragedy means eventually levity, right?
Oh,
Like, eventually
totally.
comedy.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
but it's gonna be decades of like Smash Bros. Players are
Where the
pedophiles
kidnappers might have gone.
forever and ever. Like that's gonna be the joke, and it's gonna be pretty solid. Like even these fucking photoshops of just Mr. Wiz and fucking Chris Hansen, or just like, hey, I know she's stalking children in public park. I'm safe to assume you're harassment. Like this shit.
You know what's fucked up? Looking at that, like, Senpai's Twitter account and seeing, like, her posts about it, and then everyone's, like, dogging on her, and then there's one person that's
Oh.
like, guys, can we please leave her alone for right now? It's like, don't
Oh.
sit for this. Don't sit for this.
Oh
pedophile.
my god. It's senpai. Oh.
Oh, you didn't get
You
it?
said it out loud and it just clicked. Thought it was just a weird
Wow.
name.
Yeah, she likes anime, too. That's how you know she's a pedophile.
I know, right? We hate anime here.
Yeah, we
Name
only
a
like
single person.
non-anime shows like Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's not an anime.
it's not anime. It's good.
Did you ever clarify if FMA was anime or not?
That's
no.
not anime.
It's not anime. Neither.
FMA isn't, but Brotherhood is.
No, Brotherhood's not anime.
Brotherhood's not anime. Fuck off.
You only say that because you haven't watched Brotherhood.
I didn't watch it, and I know the ending, and I like the ending of the original.
Well, it's that Sylvia hates women because Brotherhood's the direct adaptation of that woman's story.
So's the original. That's how she said it was going to end.
No, she wrote the manga ending, and that's how.
No, Jamie, do you not know the story? The story is that that's how she said it was going to end, and then she fucking changed her mind.
Well, women are allowed to change their minds, Silvio.
All right, Jamie.
You're the one arguing against that, Jamie.
Yeah.
You're the one who feels that women can't change
Man,
their
what the
mind.
fuck is happening right now?
I don't know. I'm kind of lost where the bit is and where it's going. But
The
I'm
bit
gonna
is that
keep
Jamie
going with
thinks-
it. But I'm gonna keep going with it because it's shitting on Jamie.
The bit is Jamie thinks he doesn't need consent.
Yeah.
That's not a good bit to do right now.
Ice-T rocks up. This dude thinks he knows what's best about Full Metal Alchemist. Da, 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 da.
You sing it so poorly.
I know.
Da, 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 da.
Oh yeah, Sylvie, did you still want to watch that Avatar episode, or is it a bad time now?
Oh.
Because you said you wanted to watch an Avatar episode, but I'm assuming if everything that's happening, it's like you probably shouldn't, right?
Pro tip.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's not gonna be wait, holy shit, are they gonna make an SVU episode out of this?
I hope so. God, I hope
Oh,
so.
absolutely.
Well, okay. I
Only
feel
if
like
people
the-
get convicted.
You
that-
telling me to pretend to
that
fight
is feel like-
virtually in video games?
I feel like if they are going to make an episode out of it, I feel like Puppy has to be okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Mm,
They kind of have loose morals with that shit.
They
yeah.
have extreme. What do you mean? Yeah, they have extreme loose morals with that shit. They've written 500 episodes about rape.
Yeah.
Like,
And they pretend that the police do
God,
anything
yeah,
about
that
it.
fucking picture of Joey doing the Hadouken with.
you could argue SVU has normalized rape to an entire American viewing audience.
I
Yep.
guess,
The show is vile, but because we know it's vile, it's what makes the show funny.
The problem with Law and Order SVU is that it's not realistic.